Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today we're going to be looking at Katy Perry. And so she just recently released her newest song, Woman's World, and there's been a lot of people who aren't happy with it. People who are like, "Oh, it's a flop. Oh, like this it doesn't give them high hopes for her new album releasing." And I'm like, "So what's going on with Katy Perry? How's she doing? Are they rethinking the album? Will she be having a number one hit come off of it? Like, what's kind of next for her after this? Now she quit American Idol, I believe, and kind of like is like what's going through her head at the current moment. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, deck I'm using today is called the Druid's Tarot, one of my favorites. And then just really quick disclaimers. Remember, all information I'm sharing here today is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here. This is my opinion. If you want to use it, my opinion, psychic downloads, snarky opinions and the such to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So, yeah, that's what I have there. And then just a quick reminder, if you guys like this type of content, or just have questions or anything else, you can like this video, subscribe, or hit the dislike button if you don't like it, and just let me know about this type of content. I have new content coming out all the time, and if you want to be involved with what's kind of being viewed here on the channel or videos I'm making, hit that subscribe button, head over to my community tab where I have a vote that kind of goes out every week on what type of readings everyone wants to see. So with that all out of the way, let's get into it. So just picking up on kind of like the energy of Katy Perry in her current moment, recording this. My date is wrong, but this is going to be on the 18th of July 2024. It feels like I was getting a little bit tongue tied, and it's like, okay, I'm getting into her energy, and it feels like she has a lot that she wants to say, but she can't say. It's kind of the initial impression that I'm getting. It's Okay, so let's just take a look at her current energy. Nine of Swords reversed. So she is, I think, panicking or at least freaking out a little bit here in her current energy, especially with the song release and kind of how it's performed. As her comeback single, it definitely hasn't performed as well as, say, a Katy Perry single has like performed in the past. So there's a lot of worry, it feels like, around her just in her current energy, especially with this song and music release. Why is this? Is the Sun card. So it's like, I think we were all expecting, and she was expecting essentially a comeback, a giant return, happiness, joy, a triumphant success coming back into the spotlight with her music career. So yeah, so that's what we were expecting. That's not what we got. Financial influences, the Empress, aka the lady in this deck. So there was a lot of money put behind her for her comeback, it feels like, into the music scene, into the industry, making new music, coming in with the album. Because what I'm getting drawn to here is actually this cornucopia. And I'm going to bring this here up. You can see that cornucopia, and the cornucopia is like reversed. So what we thought was going to be a plentiful harvest, a plentiful album, this song was going to reel people in. It didn't do that as well as they thought it would. So like money's been put behind it, but the money seems to not being made on returns. It's like they're losing money. Hopes and fears, Five of Wands is going to cause a lot of... I think her and her team are scrambling right now, in my opinion, here with the Five of Wands with hopes and fears. But it's like her team is scrambling currently to kind of figure out, Okay, where do we need to redirect? What went wrong? What can we do? What's the next phase? What's the phase after that? Like, what can we do to turn this ship around? Because I don't think they were not, no one was expecting, I think, how badly the woman's world was received. So, hmm. Unseen obstacles, you're repeating old cycles. There hasn't been growth. There hasn't been change. There hasn't been an evolution of the music. It feels like it's just, okay, you're putting out the same old, same old. That's what it feels like here with the world card reversed. Uh, Challenges here, the Prince of Swords. Was this album production like rushed? Were there some songs that were kind of pulled last minute? Was this song the one that they pushed last minute? Because with the Prince of Swords, aka the Knight of Swords reverse, it's like something was done in a rush, something was done in a hurry. We didn't think about it, we just did it. And we did it in haste without a lot of forethought, or the thought that we did put into it was misconstrued and things just weren't brought into. Things just. How we thought about it, it wasn't the full picture. It was only. You were like driving through. You're like. You're driving through the night, but with blinders on. Okay, what's going for her though in this moment? There's this King of Wands individual, I think, going to be able to come in and kind of help redirect the ship. Because with the King of Wands, is like this is like an individual fire sign, so either Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, and is able to come in, kind of redirect. This could be a producer, this could be someone who's just like, okay, this didn't work. We have a lot like this on the album. Let's redirect, reshape, and see what we can pull together to make this go forward in a more positive light. Okay. In the past, we have the Ace of Swords. Someone wasn't able to speak their truth, or what they wanted to talk about or what they wanted to put on the album, they weren't able to. So if it comes out that like Katy was like, yeah, the album was good, but it didn't have everything that I wanted, or things got pulled, it's like things that she wanted to put time, money, and effort into, and like the songs that she wanted to write, it feels like just aren't being met, or they aren't being talked about, especially with the Ace of Swords reversed here. It's like she wasn't able to put on the album, I think, what she wanted to, or put out the songs that she wanted to as singles. So this definitely seems, or there's just miscommunication on things, but that's why I'm picking up there in the past and in the future here, the Four of Swords. They're going back to the drawing board. This album, because with the Four of Swords here, it can be a death, or like an ending of something. But in this deck, I've really felt it as like, okay, we are planning our next move. We're going back to the drawing board and figuring new things out. I would not doubt if they're trying to retool the entire album at the current moment, especially with that Four of Swords there. It's like, this isn't what we want. This isn't going what we thought it was. We need to reconfigure it all right now. It's like we're trying to avoid disaster. Additional information, the Eight of Pentacles. So this was done out of, in my opinion, so no facts here. Whoever was working on this, it feels like, yes, it was like working on the craft, but it was kind of like you know how you have someone who's like really, really talented, but like they just, and like they're really good at, say, sports, or they were really good at sports, and like everyone wanted them on their team, everyone thought that they were like the best thing since sliced bread, and like they're just really naturally talented playing sports. However, like once they get out of high school, like they kind of just stop doing sports. Like they still do like activities and stuff, but they like stop doing sports because it just doesn't fulfill them anymore. That's the type of energy here. it feels like it's like there's this super talented person that was around Katy. However, like the passion that they had brought to like previous projects, they just didn't bring to Katy's projects or album. Yeah, because with the Nine of Cups here, it's like we don't have any passion. I don't feel fulfilled by this. This is just another, it's like, it's just a plug and chug sort of album. Plug and chug sort of vibe, especially with the Nine of Cups here. It's like this doesn't emotionally fulfill me. Three of Cups, yeah. These are people that she's working with that maybe they didn't get along, they had arguments. There's not ever, no one's on the same page here. It feels like a very, everyone's very upsetty spaghetti with each other because I think people are taking things as personal attacks, question mark. And then here's the Justice card, yeah, because someone said one thing, but then like they weren't held accountable, but then on the other hand, it's like someone got credit for something, but the others didn't. So, and people are kind of fed up with the act or the behavior of others. So like, we're just not going to put a ton of time, money, and effort. We don't care enough to fix this. We just care enough to get it out. Yeah, because here's the Queen of Cups. I think this is Katy, who is like, it's like, I care about this album. I want to offer it up and have this be an emotional thing, but the people around her don't feel the same way, is what this kind of feels like in the current energy of her. All right, so what I want to look at next for Miss Katy is, so with everything and seems like a ton of changes going on behind the scenes, what is kind of like the future of just like the album itself? Like, will it do well? Will it not? Because I feel like there's a lot of questions or a lot of things up in the area that are kind of like, we're not sure, we're trying to figure it out. Like, there's a lot of things up in the area, and I think there's a lot of last minute changes going on. So I just want to see what's kind of, we're going to look at kind of just the general energy again of it, and then we're going to look at, actually no, we're going to go with a different spread, and I will let you all know. So let's take a look here at this. So Miss Katy, with all the changes and stuff going, let's take a look at what's going on. So at the entrance to kind of leading towards all of this, we have the Five of Wands. There's a lot of internal struggle when it comes to the changes currently going on. So internal struggle, internal conflict. A lot of people have a lot of different opinions and a lot of different ideas, which is causing a lot of issues. Direct influences. I think Katy is trying to steer the ship, but not everyone wants her to. Because this is all, because even though they say it's a passion project, essentially it's all about money at the end of the day. They have a passion for money, not a passion for the music or the quality of music. Hopes and fears, we can turn this around, we can start new ideas, we can have this be a really, really good, just a really good project that's going to end up being extremely good. I'll also just hold on here a quick second. Sorry about that. I had my window open and I just now closed it, so we don't have weird background noises anymore. So going back into it, the hopes and fears here, Princess of Swords, we're able to restart this, reignite it, get different things going up again. They're able to turn the ship back around with new ideas, new songs, maybe retooling some of them. Yep, because here's the obstacle is to retool them. So it's the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords originally is kind of all about you're getting away with something. You're getting away with stuff. In this deck, you see this older man or older gentleman, and he's sitting at a desk and he's holding his quill. And it's the obstacle is having to go and rewrite everything or retool things is what this feels like here. Because it's like the man's at the desk and it's like, I got to rewrite this. We got to rewrite the songs. We got to rewrite this. Things aren't lining up with how we, like, it's complete and utter chaos back there. So now here's the different part from how I typically do this. So next we're going to look at if if we keep with logic, what's the kind of the outcome? If we lead with blah, blah, blah. If we lead with logic in what we're doing, justice, we will get our justice at the end of the day. This will be a good album. It will do Katy's comeback. Her comeback will be very, very good. They just got to think a little bit more logically about things. They can't just do harebrained trigger. What I'm getting to my mind is you want a quality album, not a rushed album. And I think it's getting rushed right now, and the quality will suffer greatly from it because it's like we need to do a complete 180 when maybe it's just a slight pivot. We'll do just the exact same, but without suffering in quality of lyrics, vocals, background music, and having it not sound the exact same. Emotion, if we follow just emotions, how will the outcome be? The Four of Cups. If we just if this album is kind of just taken at face value, and we're just having all of the emotions lead this, it's going to be, it's not going to be as big of a success. I do feel that it's going to be seen as melancholy a little bit, is kind of what I'm feeling. And then with the Four of Cups reversed, there's going to be some bangers in there. However, it's going to be like one or two or maybe three good songs, but the rest no one's going to ever remember. People aren't going to like. It's going to be like, oh, it's just listening to or it's going to be listening to the same three songs again and again and again and again. And that's kind of the vibe if we keep with the emotions, because it's like we pivoted. It's not like, no, we didn't pivot. We instead rehauled the entire thing, and now everything sounds the same because we didn't have as much time to evaluate or put things together to make everything sound unique and different, and but still cohesive. The most likely, and then we have the most likely outcome, which is the Five of Cups reversed. So if things don't change, essentially the most likely, the likely one, and that is, I think people are going to see this as washed up. It's going to be a wash, is the phrasing that kind of comes to my head. It's because with the Five of Cups upright, it's like, oh, this could have been what should have been. It's the death of an era. Seeing it reversed, it's not the death of an era per se, but this album I think is going to be laid to rest a little bit. But with like one or two good songs that are just kind of carry out for the summer or even into the fall. Is it going to have like a number one on it? Yeah, probably, most likely. But it's not going to be one of the songs that's going to be like transcendent or is like the Katy Perry hits of the past, where it's like, California Girls, oh goodness gracious, brain can't think. I actually really like Katy Perry's music, and I just really want to see her do well because like I love her music. However, my brain is just like, nope, and I'm like, ah. So okay, that's what we got there. Okay, the next thing I wanted to look at here with Katy is, so when it comes to her album, again, I think it'll do okay, but it's not going to be the Katy Perry that we know. It's like the album is a wash. It's not that it's going to be good. It's not that it's going to be bad. It's just a wash. Like whatever was, because it's like, yeah, just a wash. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to look at here for Miss Katy and what's kind of just going on with her, And that is just like generally, how is she doing? What are worries? What are things that's kind of going on with her? Not related to the album, but just in general in her life. And just kind of see what I can get there. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. So generally in her life, she's got a really good slew of like good luck going for her, whether that's maybe connections that she's meeting, new projects in the works, or like TV shows, or different avenues of her businesses, or even just different avenues of her life. Things are going really well for her. It feels like this album is like a hiccup in like everything else that has gone right, where the album is just been like the hiccup. Direct influences. So we have the High Priest, aka the Hierophant here, reversed. So things have been going really well for her, uh, because she's like disconnected from. She's disconnected from like a group of people or an organization. Excuse me. So it definitely feels like she's disconnected from some group or people. I know she just left American Idol, so maybe this is her. It's like, okay, now that she's like not tied up with American Idol so much anymore, she's able to pursue other projects, other lines of what she kind of wants to do, and allows her to just spend more time doing things that she wants to prioritize. So financial influences. So the Two of Pentacles. So she is having some qualms, it feels like, about like a business decision that she has or she has made, because with the Two of Pentacles here reverse, it's like we've had either like a bad, we're weighing our two options when it comes to like a project or money, and it's like we've had maybe a few bad investments or a few places where like the money just like it's just bad investments, it feels like, for her, more or less, where she spent time, money, and effort into things and like investing her time or her money, and it just hasn't panned out, because her hopes, her fears, her hopes and fears with the Seven of Cups is like what she's been wanting to create is kind of not coming to her with the Seven of Cups, because like in this Seven of Cups, it's you have six cups in the water that you're just daydreaming about, but if you looked over, there's the seventh cup in the flesh that you can, I don't know, grab and take a drink out of. Um, so goodness gracious. Um, so yes, so the Seven of Cups here is the hopes and fears. Is like things aren't coming to fruition. I think I'm following a pipe dream. Like what I'm imagining isn't going to be coming true, and like it's like she's the hope is that like I'm following what I'm supposed to be doing. The fear is I'm not. It's like I'm just following a dream, I'm following a fantasy. What I'm trying to accomplish isn't going to work or work out how I want it to. Uh, Unseen obstacle here is this King of Pentacles. So is there someone like a manager or a producer or someone that she's working with that's kind of like a little bit of who's a little money hungry, because it's like this person is greedy and they want like her success, her money, her fame, her fortune, or just wants to be attached to that, and it's like draining her emotionally, physically, mentally from kind of just doing what she needs to do. Hmm. I'm gonna pull on her and Orlando Bloom. Yes, we're going to. I think that's his name. All I know is that he's Legolas from Lord of the Rings, so that's where we're going with. So yeah, it definitely feels that there is someone around her that is being very greedy and selfish, and that's not and it's because of the amount of time or what this person is requiring of Katie. It is not allowing her to kind of reach towards her goals and dreams, because she's having to talk to someone or having to feed the ego of this King of Pentacles, it feels like. Challenges here, the Nine of Wands. She's stepping on eggshells for some reason. So she's been working with people, it feels like, behind the scenes, but she's stepping on eggshells. Stepping on eggshells because it's like what, like one wrong move and like her entire tower comes collapsing down. But what's going for her is the fair fillet, aka, oh goodness gracious, which one are you? My brain is just fried right now. Hold on here a quick second. Okay, it's the Temperance card. My brain has kind of just decided to be like, we're going to start shutting down soon. So just going to kind of speed through this next thing here. So she is finding balance here with the Temperance card in like what's going for her. So she's finding balance in, I think, between her work and her personal life. She's finding balance in what she's giving herself away, like what she's giving her energy to and what she isn't giving her energy to. So she also might be doing just a little bit of like, it feels like a lot of self-care as well here. Uh, where she's like taking care of herself, making herself feel good, putting more time and effort into her for her and not for like an audience or someone around her. It feels like a lot of self-care here as well. In the past, we have the Eight of Cups. That's a forced walking away from a situation. Was she forced to go away from American Idol? Question mark. What? And then here in the future, the Fool. She definitely has new opportunities, new projects that she's going to be coming out with. The album isn't going to be her last thing we ever see of her. She's got a lot of brand new things coming out, and I'm really excited. Because I don't think it's just music related. I think it's going to be maybe some different brands that she's got coming out, or like working with other individuals to kind of pull things together. So I'm really excited to see that here for Katy and like just new things coming for her. And definitely starting off with these new projects, which I think are going to be really, really good for her and like bring her in new money and new fortune and the such. Okay, now I just want to pull. I want to pull on her and her husband just to see how they're doing. And then I do want to pull on just why did she leave American Idol? Other than, it feels like there might be more to that. There might be more to that American Idol leaving than we first originally thought. If you guys want me to read on just American Idol in general, what kind of goes on there? What do they look for? Is there any drama between the co-hosts and the such? Let me know in the comments down below if that's something you'd be interested in, and I can do a reading on it. I mean, I think that would be really cool. I mean, I follow a few of the people who've come from American Idol and who've like made careers, and I'm just I would be interested. Let me know if you would be too. So, all right. So let's just take a look at how Katy and her husband. I know him as Legolas. Y'all, I think I got his name correct. I'm not sure. My brain is, like I said, we're starting to hit like the tank on empty. So we're gonna do this really quick and then end it there. And then let me know in the comments down below if there's anything else like I missed, you guys want me to read on, and the such. Okay, so we have Katy. Okay, so well, we see who's coming back. The husband. Okay. Y'all show me shuffle. Energy in between. Did I flip these two around? Okay. So no, this is Katy's husband. This is Katy. Energy in between. Well, I think we found out what's going on, what's kind of like a bigger stressor in Katy's life right now. So is their relationship okay? Because like Katy's like showing up as the Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, good opportunities, firing on all cylinders. Husband over here, kind of a little bit greedy, selfish card. King of Pentacles. Overlord wants my things done my way. Walking on eggshells between the two of them. Four of Pentacles. Okay, now. So we have the Four of Pentacles over here. Okay. I'm just going to do one more thing. Okay. So Katy over here is good luck, good opportunity. Showing up as the king. Showing up as the King of Cups, my butt. Okay. That makes more sense, but. Oh, God. All alleged for entertainment purposes only. No facts here. If you guys want to be like, and no fighting in my comments, please and thank you. Let's have a civil discourse and listen to one another and not accuse people of things, okay? All right, capiche? Capiche. Got it. All right, so we've got Mr. Legolas, aka I think it's Orlando Bloom. Oh, goodness gracious. King of Pentacles reversed. Greedy, selfish card. Wanting to hoard all of his money and or resources with the Four of Pentacles there. Also, with the Sun card, it's like, I'm trying to find my happiness. Is he really happy in this relationship? I'm not sure. Because over here, we have Katy, which is the Wheel of Fortune. She's like a good luck magnet right now. She's got so many good things coming to her, and things kind of just, it's like opportunity falls into her lap. With the Five of Swords though reverse, it's like she's having to fight for things, and she's having to take others down around her to get what she wants. Because with the Six of Wands, it's also like loud, proud. She's like on the upswing again. She's on the upswing again. Seeing the energy in between the two of them though worries me a little bit, especially with this Tower card. It's like the Tower card can be just like, it could be the breaking of a foundation of, I don't know, a relationship. However, this also could just be we're like breaking down old barriers or old ways of thinking or old ways of communication because it isn't working for us anymore. And we now have to rebuild new. Because like with the Hermit, we're getting out of our comfort zone, walking on eggshells. Things are having to change by force or not, and we're having to get out of our comfort zone to do so. Because Seven of Pentacles, the Star, Roxity rocks. There we go. We have nakedy people on that card. And Nine of Pentacles. Oh, frickety frick frack. Because like now we're starting to work. We're reaping what we have sown, essentially. Like we're harvesting things that we have now cultivated to grow. With the Star card, it's like things are coming to light, but we're also looking for fame, looking for recognition, acknowledgement, acceptance. Nine of Pentacles, it's a single lady card. Is Katy, yeah, because like we've halted in progress, we've halted in movement, an unequal exchange or a broken contract, injustice, legal proceedings. Okay, so all alleged for entertainment purposes only. Are these two even together anymore, really? Because also with Katy over here, we have this King of Cups that was showing up underneath her, and I'm like, who is she talking to? Who is she talking to? What do they want? And why are they around her? Because it's like, this is like an emotional bond of some sort. Yeah. Ace of Wands, my D card, Prince of Swords, having fun, and the Queen of Pentacles. Is someone sneaking around or talking to someone that they shouldn't? Because like there's just been like a little bit of a breakdown in the relationship, because this feels like someone's trying to find their own happiness, but they aren't able to do so right now. Yeah, because what we had in the past isn't working anymore because we were just being attacked from all sides. We aren't able to defend ourselves. And the Princess of Swords, new ideas, new thoughts, new opportunities. Are these two together, especially with that Justice card? It's like there's legal proceedings, or are they going through legal proceedings? Like, is there something going on there? Like, odd. I am allegedly conspiracy, whatever. Can I read anything else tonight? No. Okay. All right. So that's what I have here for y'all. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything you really want me to look into, what's there to look into, and the such. I would gladly look into it. I'm just running kind of a little bit lower energy tonight, so that's what I have. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know by either liking the video, letting me know down in the comments, or even subscribing to the channel to just be involved and staying around. I have a lot of new projects that are actually coming out here in the next, by the end of summer for sure, but looking at by the end of July, beginning of August, I have a lot of new things kind of coming up and projects that I'm getting ready to kind of put together and show off to the world. So if y'all want to subscribe and kind of stick around for some of those, uh, that would be awesome, and I would love to have you here. Otherwise, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.